Okay, ladies and gentlemen, line up and try your luck. Easiest game in town, you sir. You sir, here, try your luck. Come on, Jerry. Come on. Come on, try your luck. Step up here. You know, you sir. Come on, mate. Bring that winner one back. Show your girlfriend your muscle. Come on. Have a go. Come on. Come on, step up, sir. Come on. Try your luck. Oh, yes. There you go, beautiful lady. There you go, beautiful lady. Try your luck.
Hey, fight!
Come on.
Buddy, really? Oh, buddy. What have you been asking for all week? What have you been asking? Come on, get in there. Think you're too good first, do you? Come on, Arnie. Come on. Come on. Come on, you, Arnie. Arnie, been on me all week, mate. Jimmy, break it up. Arnie. Guys, come on, Arnie.
Adam, it's Bonnie's mob. You know what they're like.
Adam, fight. Good shot. There's too many people around. Break it up. Break it up. Come on, break it up. Break it up.
This is a private fight.
Not now, it's not now. Let's go.
Yeah. Come on.
You can't
do this. It's against the law.
We can and we are, and if you don't keep quiet, we'll arrest you too.
Oh, what for, sweetie?
How about hindering?
You're the ones doing the hindering. Harassing, I'd call it.
Well, you can always go make a complaint, madam, if you want to.
Oh, sure. And who investigates it?
Some of Bonnie's boys, boss.
Oh, beautiful. That time of year again. How are you,
Brawling out the back.
Excuse me, my boys do not brawl, they box. They are trained fighters. They are professional.
Well, I wish you could keep these professionals fighting inside the tent.
Well, what is all this about a fight anyway? I didn't see any fight. Did you see any fight? Training, that's what it was. The boys were just working out, weren't you, boys?
Pretty full on for a workout.
Full on? You wouldn't know what full on is. All right, let's talk to them separately, see what we can find out. One in PJs, one in there.
You lay a finger on him and I'll have you.
No one is going to lay a finger on anybody.
Sit down.
So, what's your name?
Arnie Violet?
Is that your real name?
What do you mean, real? What was the fight about?
It doesn't matter.
Seemed matter back there.
Look, that's just me mad bloody brother. It's not important.
Oh, it was a family matter, was it? You can pick your friends, but you can't pick your family, that it?
Look, I don't want to talk about it, right?
So, what's your address, Arnold?
Mount Thomas Showgrounds, I suppose.
Move around the shows, do you, Arnold? What do you do?
I work for my mum at the fight-a-thon.
No. What exactly do you do?
What do you reckon?
You killed my old man. You hounded him into his grave. My husband's in a loony bin because of you lot.
Hey, George.
Oh, he's giving us the runaround.
This bloke's set up all together.
So, is he under arrest or what?
Are you getting anywhere?
No, I'm not telling us anything.
Hey.
Arnie's got a record for assault and theft. What's your man's name?
His name's Jimmy Cutlass.
Now, what's his real name?
His name might actually be Jimmy Cutlass.
Listen, the show will be over in a couple of days and I'll be gone again. Just get rid of both of them. Give them a warning and get rid of them both.
Jimmy Cutlass.
Nobody is going to be
Cutlass has
locked
got
up.
no record.
Just
He's
take
Queen
them
Cutlass.
away and keep them away.
Oh, so you've had your fun now, have you?
You okay?
Go and get some fresh air.
Hubba, what a magnificent piece of womanhood she is.
She's a fantastic woman.
She actually reminds me of my auntie Trixie.
Auntie Trixie?
Yes, Trixie.
Yeah, well, she took over the tent when the double vision got too much for Bert.
No, punch drunk, was he?
No, just plain drunk, I think. Kept punching empty spaces. So the story goes she laid him out with an uppercut more than once.
Should be banned.
Oh, Bonnie.
Well, Bonnie should be banned, but boxing should be banned.
Oh, I agree, absolutely.
Boxing? Why?
Oh, it's like duelling, isn't it? We don't allow duelling anymore.
Boxing's not about killing people. I mean, it's a sport, isn't it?
Hey, did you go to the show? Did you see any chooks?
There you go, the boys. Look at that.
Hey, you pull a Tom and you can have that and you give me my damn doctor.
Amazing fight-a-thon, ladies and gentlemen. In the tradition of Australia's greatest boxing
Come on. I'll go through the bearded woman.
Right, the blue dressing gown, we have dancing Jimmy Cutlass, former under-19 lightweight champion of Western Australia. And next to him, in the red shorts, Arnie Violet. He may look small, but he packs a big punch. And over here, on my left, just weighing in at slightly less than a cement truck, we have Hooting Hank, the Fighting Dutchman. Hoot for him, Hank.
What do you reckon? Come on. Come on, chook man.
No, I don't want to. No, come on, let's go see the chooks.
Now, come on, ladies and gentlemen. $100 for anyone who can last 3 minutes with their pick of Bonnie Crossing's famous fighters. Come on, what about you, sir? Come on, $100 for 3 minutes work. You don't get that every day.
Here's one.
Oh, come on. Looks like we've got a volunteer, ladies and gentlemen, and he's a big un. Step right up here, sir. Let's have a good look at you.
No, thanks. This is my strange friend here having a joke. You get up there.
$150. You got to be in it to win it. Here, I'll have a go. Oh, I'm sorry, sir. I'd be head up for murder. Now, come on. There must be someone.
I'll give it a go.
Come on, you, sir. Come right up here. Let's have a good look at you.
Let's go see the chooks. Come on.
No, I want to see this. Come on, Nick, look, it's all rigged. Look at that, guys, an obvious plant.
Slip into the tent, John, and we'll fit you out with a pair of gloves. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's on. Get your tickets over
Do this
here.
for anyone else. You know,
Local hero, John McGrath.
yeah, you haven't got any money, I'll pay.
Check it up on it, Zayas.
No, just 2 things, mate. How much is that?
$10.
10.
Thank you.
Oh, nice work. Did you see that?
You just see Fane with his left on the camera and he hit him with a beautiful right-arm swinger. He's not a bad little boxer.
Good on him. Half his luck.
You're not even watching this, are you?
No, I'm not. Oh, well, I've seen enough of this. I mean, do you know what this does to people's brains? Do you know?
Blood clots, dementia, personality changes, chronic headaches, and the brain can prematurely age, wither and shrink, but only if you're unlucky. Come on, they're just pretending.
Like some clean hand. Each goes 1, 2, 3, 4. Ho, pop, the ball bloke.
Oh,
Beauty.
Are you all right?
You're all right. You whacked, you get the ball.
Sorry, mate, it's a natural reaction.
Coobs, you done a bit of boxing before, have you?
You know, a bit of sparring practice.
Oh, that's right, because boxing's suddenly really cool, isn't it?
No, not because boxing's suddenly cool, because it's exercise. Girls do it too, you should try it sometime.
Why would I want to do that?
Could I suggest that all recreational sparring be done somewhere else and not on the government side?
Oh, yes, hi, can I help you?
My purse has been stolen.
Oh, right, okay. Do you have any idea where from?
At the show. Must have happened somewhere around by the sideshows. Because the last time I know that I had it was when I bought Tamara the balloon. And then I went to pay for the ride on the merry-go-round and it was gone.
Right, do you have any ideas on who might have taken it?
No, but I do remember somebody bumping me down near the tent where they do the boxing.
Okay, look, what we'll do is we'll take some details first.
We'll also send a couple of our members back down to the showgrounds to take a look around.
Right.
Cooper, McKinley, could you get back up to the showgrounds? Check out a bag snatch near the fight-a-thon. And Cooper, don't go charging in like the Light Brigade. Just stay calm, show the flag, ask a few discreet questions. Understood?
Yep.
Here they come again. No, but isn't Big Chief Little Wolf?
We're here to make some inquiries for a lady who lost her purse. Thinks it might have been stolen.
Why ask us?
Yeah, why ask us?
Oh, I think we know why they're asking us, don't we, boys? Because we're showies, so we must have done it. Isn't that right, Mr. I'm just making it?
So nobody saw anything. Is that right?
That's right.
That's right.
Did it ever occur to you, geniuses, that half the places we go, the locals save up all their thieving until us showies come to town?
Well, we'll take that into account.
Yeah, well, you just do that. Because it just so happens that we don't go round from town to town picking people's pockets. Not that we couldn't. Ain't boys?
Hey, give that here. Give it here.
Arnie, it's a serious offence to steal a police badge. Give it back.
Ooh, needs a girl to help him.
Just give the badge back.
How does arrest for theft sound?
Arnie, that's enough.
Arnold.
Give me the badge. My wallet. Right, you're going to be charged. No, I'm going to charge him, all right?
You got it back. What's your problem?
Now, if you were a real man, you'd settle this with your fists.
Any time, lady.
Come on, Adam.
Any time, any place.
I tried to talk him out of it, boss.
Look, if it was a challenge to a game of darts, it'd be no problem.
But it's not a game of darts, Cooper. It's a fight.
It's not a fight.
It is a fight.
It's a challenge, a contest.
It's a grudge match.
Look, if it were swimming, running...
Word games, Cooper.
Golf would be approved.
It's not illegal. Well, it ought to be. No, boxing's an Olympic sport.
Exactly, one of the first.
Why don't you wrestle
Yeah,
naked?
but the point is, Adam got angry and he let himself be sucked
I
in.
am not angry. Listen, I am responsible for you lot, and anything you do that reflects badly on the uniform is my concern.
Here.
There's no salami, Peter. I had to give you corned beef. Sorry, but I wanted to speak to Nick.
You might as well be.
No, it's always going to Sometimes one of the show is a bit of a boxing fight.
Really? I haven't been to a fight in ages.
You work at the Imperial.
My dad used to fight in the army, light heavyweight. Used to take me down to Festival Hall all the time. I just loved it.
Could you keep your enthusiasm to yourself, please? I don't want to see Cooper walking around town sporting two black eyes.
I'm very sorry. The town is completely raffled out. That is the best I can do.
It's all you've sold.
Yes, well, I'm sorry. It's the best I could do.
You're the major sponsor.
Well, thank you for reminding me. I know.
These raggedy-ass kids are doing somersaults and old potato
Well,
sacks.
you're just going to have to find the money somewhere else.
Is this for the blue light gym equipment?
Yes, and I've already stuck my neck out being the sponsor.
I know.
It's the best I can do.
Look, we could make it a charity fight.
No, for your charity.
Charge an entry fee, and all the proceeds go to the blue light.
That is
Right,
brilliant.
So you promote kids' safety through violence.
I
That's
would pay
perfect.
good money to see Adzo pummeled to the ground.
Absolutely not.
Oh, how can you say that? It's for charity.
I said no, and I mean no.
And there's the bell letting the first...
So does that mean you're ordering me not to?
No, I'm not ordering it, Cooper, because you haven't asked permission. I'm hoping you'll use your own common sense.
Well, I think it's a terrible idea.
Here, I know those kids have got to have some new equipment,
But if people promise, say, $10 for every minute that he stays in the ring and you multiply that by, say, 25, we're going to make a lot of money.
You want to make it every second if you want to make any money. Have you seen the bloke Cooper's going to fight? He's dangerous.
Oh, don't worry about it. I'll take him.
We're out to dinner.
Well, hang on. You reckon you can?
But the whole thing is it's not about who wins. It's for a good cause, and if we can get enough people sponsoring you for a decent amount of money... not getting a cent from me.
All right, Cooper. Mate, 100 buckaroonies, you knock him out.
Peter, you're just
$100.
encouraging him. You heard what the boss said.
No, what he said was he's going to leave it up to Adzo's common sense.
No, you're forgetting one thing. Where money is involved, you just can't jump in a ring and start pummeling. You've got to be licensed, registered.
Oh, what, as an idiot?
Well, that helps, yeah, but a professional boxer.
Well, that settles it then. But you don't need to be licensed, because as far as I know, you just need to have a medical done.
That's fine. You can get dressed. You got a good physique for a boxer.
Well, I hope you told him he's being an idiot.
Why would I do that?
Well, you're a doctor.
So?
Doctors are against boxing. You're against boxing.
Am I?
You know what's going to happen to him.
Not if he keeps his fists up. Come on. Come on, I'll
What are you
have
doing?
Come on,
What are
you
you
big
doing?
rooster. Come
What
on.
are you doing?
Come on.
Hey.
Come on. Don't
Gotta
eat
go.
a chicken.
Hey?
Yeah, come on.
Hey! Yeah, but watch my nose there. You should really be discouraging.
Why? Why should I?
Well, boxing hurts people, Dr. Hamilton.
Yeah, that's what makes it exciting.
This is the skull. You see that? That's the brain. This is what happens when a hard punch hits the head.
Careful with my... I hope you're going to replace that.
That could be Cooper's brain.
It's already Cooper's brain, if you ask me. How else would he get involved in such a stupid situation?
Well, you're the boss. You're the only one who can stop the situation now.
I've already tried. He won't listen to me. I'm going to have a word with Falcon Price. Why don't you show that to Cooper?
You, Cooper.
What are you doing?
I'm his trainer. Yep.
What do you know about boxing?
Oh, not much. At least I can get him in shape for the fight. Somebody's got to help him.
Mate, you'd be better off with Humphrey B. Bloody Bear. I mean, there's more to it than running up and down a dirt track.
Yeah, we know. Go on, show him, killer. You know.
Sensational, mate. You're going to end up with your teeth at the back of your bum. When you jab at somebody, you have your other hand held high so you can parry with it. Because he's going to jab back at you.
What's this? You're an expert on this stuff.
I've boxed. Police Youth Citizens Club I went to, they made everybody box.
And then you should be doing this, not me.
Sorry, I don't want any blood in my hands, thanks very much.
Don't even want to give me a tip.
All right, mate, I'll give you a tip. Don't get in the ring.
Adam, just go for a run to that tree over there and back. Go.
Oh, mate, on your bike, hurry up.
Okay, let's be honest for a minute. He's probably only going to last a couple of minutes anyway.
He'd be lucky if he did that.
Well, the more that he knows about how to defend himself, the less likely he is to get hurt, so how about it?
Nah, sorry, I'm not interested.
You know more about it than I do.
That's right, I saw enough of it as a kid. You know what they used to say? Get the big kid in there. Give him a quilt and go on. No, thanks very much.
Gee, that's a really sad story, Nick.
Yeah, well, it's not as sad as he's going to look.
Why are you doing this?
To raise money for Blue Light.
Don't give me that. Why are you really doing it? McKinley told me about what happened at the showgrounds, and I can understand that you're angry and embarrassed. Anybody would be. But you can't sort things out like this. You can't let people get at you. You're a police member.
That's exactly why I'm doing it. Look, they were taking the mickey out of us because we were in police uniform. That's what jacked me off, the disrespect.
Then you're going to have to learn to control your anger.
Boss, with all due respect, it's set up.
Didn't Schultz show you what could happen to your brain? Didn't he show you that vanilla slice? And this isn't just some private matter, Cooper. This happened during an operational situation. It clearly reflects on the force, and you didn't ask permission before you went ahead and made arrangements.
Well, can I ask permission now?
Well, yes, you could, and the answer would be no. Service with a smile.
Pity about the fight. Everyone was looking forward to it.
I had to take a stand, Fred.
And good on you, boss. Good
Thank
decision.
you, Dad.
Would have made heaps, though, eh?
Yeah, what's the point? It's too dangerous. Cooper's no boxer. He'd get hurt.
Oh, nonsense. Adam's perfectly fit to go a couple of exhibition rounds.
Was his doctor talking to his trainer?
Looks like it's going to be a fun night.
Wouldn't be more dangerous than some of that equipment those kids are forced to use.
Well, raise the money some other way.
Double rum, 3 pots and a sauce, thanks, love. Hey, Big Dada, what happened to the fight then? Did you get cold feet all of a sudden?
Worried the little boy was going to get hurt.
It had nothing to do with that.
Oh, that's right, regulations, I forgot. Always a good excuse for the gutless. Here's your sauce, Jimmy. I tell you what, Big Dada, how about you and I have a go then? That way, you could give yourself permission and then there wouldn't be a problem.
He couldn't fight his way out of a paper bag, Ma. None of them could.
Take you on
Cooper!
Oh.
Just drink your drink.
Hey, you talking to me?
Listen, if there's going to be a fight, I'd rather it wasn't in here, thank you.
They won't even let us have a charity match to raise money for the kids. I mean, how pathetic can
Back
you...
off and settle down now.
Oh, that's right. You all do as you're told.
I said back off now, all of you.
Are we just going to cop this, boss?
You're a bunch of gutless wonders.
All right, that's it. If it's what it's going to take to settle it, the charity match is back on. We'll see who's gutless.
Boss?
Yes!
You're mincemeat, buddy.
No, not you, Arnie. Jimmy's going to take him. Crossing's mighty fight-a-thon. That's part of Australia's national heritage. I kid you not. We've survived so long, we are becoming respectable. We're even doing charity shows now, aren't we, Constable?
You just remember what you're here for, mate. You're just here to see what you're up against. That's all.
Here's money.
Why have you never got any money?
Gee, I'm a trainer. My wallet's gone.
What?
My purse! Round there! I think it went round there! Somebody catch it!
Oh, what's up with you?
Hand it with you. Get up. Get on your feet. Get up.
What I do?
You're up.
Hand it over. Where is it?
Holy they're grabbing me, Ma. Where is it? Where's
You know what?
Let us go, you bloody great gorilla!
Back off, Mrs. Crossing. Police business. This man is under arrest.
Who'd you hand it to? What you talking
My
about?
wallet and ID.
I know what you're talking about.
Where's that lady's purse?
He doesn't know what you're talking
Mrs.
about.
Crossing,
I don't
back off. This
say
man's
anything. We're
coming
just
down
trying to
the
get
street
this.
and
I'm
the
going with
station
Arnie. You guys stay here and go on with the show. Oh, you're beautiful, you are. You bloody jackbooted little twerp. You wait until tonight. Jimmy's going to completely rearrange your pretty little face. You're going to end up with a nose. Looks like this.
I have no challenge. Sorry, maybe later.
Stand there, don't see me.
This man has no identification proving he's a policeman. I want him arrested for impersonation.
There'd better be a very good reason for this.
Can't you control these people? I mean, how am I supposed to run a business if they keep arresting my employees?
Suspicion of stealing a woman's purse.
I didn't steal nothing.
Yeah, mate.
And my wallet.
Again?
Yeah.
Not with your Freddie.
You're just trying to load me up.
That's right, mate.
What were you doing back out there?
We were checking out the opposition for tonight.
Looking for one of my boys to pick on.
We've got a witness, a woman.
Well, where is she?
Oh, it was all we could do to bring him back in, but we'll go back and get her.
Oh, wonderful. Did you search him?
Yeah.
Oh, you've got a wonderful imagination for someone with flat feet, Sonny.
All right, take him into the interview room.
Come on, Alden, you go. Sit down now.
Not you, Cooper. Doyle, you do it, will you please? I want you to stay right out of it. And not you either, Schultz. I want you to go back out to the showgrounds and find that woman.
Yeah, I'll go with you because I'm in watching the
Yeah, take a doctor with you. Someone might need one.
It doesn't require an army, Cooper.
What's he being charged with?
I don't know yet.
Oh, typical.
At this stage, all we want to do is interview him.
Yeah, well, I'm staying right here.
OK, so I lifted his wallet yesterday as a joke, but I gave it back right.
What about the purse?
What purse?
The lady's purse.
What lady?
We can arrange to have your strip searched.
Go ahead.
And we can search your caravan, Arnold.
You're going to do what you're going to do, OK? But why don't you just ask yourselves why I'd be so stupid that I'd lift something right outside Bonnie's tent?
Oh, believe me, we're already asking ourselves that.
Guess what, mate?
It's warrant time.
Hey, mate, you seen that woman with her purse pinched outside the boxing tent? She had a son with her. Get on here. Charlie, isn't it? Fantastic. Well, I can't see this woman, and I'm not going to get any assistance from these sods. It's just pathetic.
Hey, isn't that her over there?
Hey? Yeah, madam. Thomas Police.
Oh, good.
You reported a purse being stolen here earlier?
Well, yeah, we were just on our way down now to report it, weren't we, Trevor?
To the station?
Yeah.
Good work. OK, I'm going down there now, so just follow me in that blue sedan.
Right.
Cheers, good on you.
What am I going to do with you, Cooper? Getting your Freddy pinched once is careless. Getting it stolen twice is downright culpable.
This guy is
because
a professional.
anybody can use that ID to pass themselves off as a member. But I suppose the upside of that is they could scarcely do a less competent job than you. Now, the inspector's going to want to know about this, so you're going to have to type up a 47, put in a requisition to supply division for a new one, then you're going to have to go down to town in your own time, I might add, and pick up a new one. Oh, God. Quite frankly, Cooper, if it weren't for my deep and abiding loyalty for the Force and all its members, I might even wish that you'd jump into that ring tonight and get a damn good hiding. Might knock some sense into you, though, I doubt it.
And I'm sorry I can't give a better description, Sergeant, but I really only saw his back. I'm sure he looked like one of those boxers.
Well, Mrs. Skene, we need a bit more than that.
Sorry, I can't be more help.
Well, that's... Mrs. Skene. This bloody woman can't give a positive ID.
Yeah, but don't let that bother you.
We can't hold him on this.
So have you finished your exercise and persecution, Is he free to go now?
Let him go.
Told you.
We might need to talk to you again, Arnold.
Yeah, well, you've dreamt up some new excuse.
Just go, Bonnie, now, before I change my mind.
We'll settle this later. I'll see you tonight, pretty boy.
Is that all right, Chris?
Yeah, it's great. Just wanted a bit of publicity.
Oh, you reckon I'm right to go ahead with this, don't you?
Yeah, sure. Is there a problem?
Oh, just sick of being criticised, really.
Hey, listen, you go in there and do your absolute best and no one can ever criticise you for that.
Look who's here. What'll it be?
Sus, thanks. How's it going, all right?
Yeah, all right. Good.
We, don't actually have to do this for real, you know.
What do you mean?
Just put on a bit of a show for them, eh? Go a couple of rounds. Give them something for their money.
You're backing out.
No one actually fights, mate. You get hurt.
So you're suggesting that we rig this, is that it?
We go a couple of rounds. Halfway through the third, I'll give you a little tap on the chin, not too hard. You buckle at the knees, I'll tap you again. Down you go. Bob's your uncle.
So you think I can't fight?
We raise money for these kids. Everyone's happy.
No. Not going to throw the fight.
Mate, no one's going to know.
Well, I'll know. I'll be lying on the mat.
I'll take the dive then. Hey, it's no skin off my nose.
No, not interested. All right? You better know this. When I get into that ring, I'm going to be throwing real punches.
You actually want a fight. Rightio. What's your name, anyways?
Adam.
Jimmy.
Right, thanks very much. We're on our way. Another fight at the showgrounds.
Makes the record here, doesn't it?
You go, take the wheel.
You better know where it is.
Give the girl a cigar.
Well, it obviously attracts them.
Go the way, mate.
Did anyone say anything?
Better get an ambulance.
Man, Thomas 208 to VKC, request an ambulance at the showgrounds. We have a male with head injuries, suspected assault.
They just came at me from behind.
How many?
Dunno. It happened so fast. Maybe 2.
Would you recognise these blokes if you saw them again?
Not sure. She only had a punch, though.
You got any idea why someone would do this to you?
They steal anything off you?
No.
It's one of those days when no one sees anything.
Must be the fog. He said a couple of the boys just got stuck into him.
What, just out of the blue?
Yeah, but it sounds to me like those boxing boys might be involved somewhere.
Well, it's no wonder they're fighting. They're promoting it all over the place.
Look, just in regards to tonight's challenge, I'd like to make a personal statement. I'm only involved in my capacity as an assistant trainer to lessen the physical and mental damage to our esteemed and beloved colleague, a dumb Cooper.
An errand of mercy?
Something like that, yes.
Yeah, absolutely nothing to do with sucking up to Zoe.
Yes, well, I haven't had my tetanus shot, so I wouldn't be doing that, would I?
Anyway, there's nothing on Beverly or Trevor Skeen.
And nobody saw anything?
Oh, no one admits to anything.
All right, you two, go back out, have a word to Bonnie Crossing, see if you can make us see sense. This has got to stop.
I don't want to go
Just
there.
go, now.
I tell you, boss, all this trouble is because the testosterone level in this vicinity is way, way, way up.
Well, let's see what happens if we can just lower it a bit, eh?
Hey, boys, now they're sending girls.
We're making some inquiries about the young man who was bashed out the back. He's in hospital. Do any of you know anything about it? Excuse me, sir, did you know anything about what happened?
Well, do we know anything about her?
Jimmy?
But I tell you what, if we do hear anything, we'll dash right down and tell you.
Thanks very much for your assistance. Did you see Arnie's knuckles? They were all bloody and grazed.
Doyle, the man fights every day.
But not without gloves, he doesn't.
Listen, if Trevor Skeen can't or won't identify him, there's not a lot we can do.
Looks like we hit the jackpot with this fundraiser, Showies versus Coppers. It is going to be a sellout.
Should make it an annual event.
Yep.
It is not Showies versus Coppers. You're making it sound like some primitive tribal contest. It is Cutlass versus Cooper, 2 private individuals, one of whom happens to be a member.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the grudge match of the century. On my left in the red trunks, we have Jimmy belting Cutlass. And on my right here in the blue trunks, we have Adam Constable Super Cooper.
You'll be right, mate. You just stay away from him, you'll be all right, okay?
All right, gentlemen, seconds out of the ring. I want a clean fight. No gouging, no biting, and no punching after the bell. Oh, and Jimmy, for the sake of the family, I expect you to beat the hell out of him.
Come on, Jimmy, come on.
You're
right?
I did don't try and box him, mate.
Yeah.
Stay away from him, which is right hook, okay? Breathe through your nose, you right there? Okay.
Don't wear yourself out,
Yep.
right?
Off you go.
Come on! Come on, Jimmy!
You have no integrity, you know.
Come on, Copper.
thought you said you could fight. Is that the best you can do, pretty boy?
This is not good.
So when's he likely to come round?
I can't predict that, I'm afraid. All we can do is keep him under observation and run some tests.
What sort of tests?
CAT scan, help rule out blood clot.
He's going to be all right, though, isn't he?
Well, we'll just have to wait and see. We could be looking at a subdural hematoma.
And what's that in plain English?
Brain damage. Adam, well, you'd like to know that Jimmy's just woken up.
Is he okay?
Well, it's a bit too soon to know for sure. At the very least, he'll have a severe concussion, so he's going to be confused and disorientated for quite a while.
But that'll clear up, won't it?
Well, we hope so. Hey, you must have hit him a beauty. He can't even remember it.
Yeah.
How you doing?
All right.
You good? Right, Chris got tired of waiting up for you, so...
Oh, well, she doesn't have to wait.
No. Are you blaming yourself for what happened to that Jimmy Cutlass bloke?
Oh, you know he could have brain damage.
Well, he's a boxer, mate. So they earn their living, they box. They know the risks. Boxers can get brain damage. Hey, all that guff about me knowing how to box, I was hopeless. I was a king hit cop, that's me. One big one. I was a hopeless boxer. But they always used to get me in the ring, Adam. They used to love making fun of me. They'd stick me in the ring and they'd... There's one kid, he was awful. He was always chipping me, having a go at me. But one day, I hit him. Copped him a beauty. And I kept on hitting him. I'm really hitting him, you know. I could have killed him.
Was that supposed to cheer me up?
You did nothing wrong, Adam. You hit that bloke once and he went down and you stopped. It's more than I did.
But I got carried away.
Stop it.
I feel partly responsible.
But it isn't your fault because it was an accident.
Yeah, that we encouraged.
I've had a few calls about this pickpocketing business. Came up with something very interesting. 3 out of 5 shows in country New South Wales have got a woman on their files, matches the description of the woman who had her purse snatched at the same time Cooper lost his wallet.
Well, this Bev thing?
Skeen, yeah.
Skeen, yeah.
It's a different MO each time, but she always travels with her son and she always draws in the local coppers to throw them off the scent.
Jesus, that's someone with the major victim syndrome, isn't it?
Yes, makes Adam look like an...
Might be worthwhile having another chat to Mrs. Skeen, I think.
He's awake.
Is he going to be all right?
I don't know yet.
Well, that's good news, isn't it?
Shouldn't hit him so hard, should I?
Oh, mate's a bit late for that now, isn't he?
Look, just don't blame yourself. He knew what he was getting himself into, yeah?
He didn't know he was getting into this.
Boss, can I have a word for a second, please?
You knew what you were getting into, Cooper. I mean, it was a boxing match. Besides, you weren't trying to hurt him.
Yes, I was. He came to me with an offer to fake the fight and I turned him down.
Why?
I was angry, you know. I wanted revenge, I guess. Boss, what if he's got brain damage?
Then you are going to have to learn to live with it, Cooper. There are lots of things that we have to live with. And you're not alone on this. We both let them get at us. So if you've come in here looking for forgiveness or punishment, forget it. Perhaps it's best just to let this be its own lesson. You take the day off?
No, I wouldn't mind going for a run, though.
Yeah, well, make it a nice, long one.
Going for a run, Nick.
Tell you, mate.
Hello.
Hey, Cooper. Oh, he's gone.
What you got?
Day for guilty consciences. Someone sent me Cooper's Freddy.
Gee whiz.
Now, who would do that?
Well, presumably overtook it.
Yeah, why would they send it back? Yeah, why not just chuck it? They usually
Well,
do.
they want to make a point, don't they?
Someone who's trying
Don't
to
tell us police comes to the door speaking.
Somebody who usually takes care of business for themselves.
Yes, we
Bonnie
do.
Crossing.
Well, I did haul in Arnie on suspicion, didn't I?
Reckon they found it?
Yeah, they probably found it in somebody else's pocket.
Boss, that was the hospital. Jimmy Cutlass has disappeared. His clothes are gone. They think he's done a runner.
What, in his condition?
Yeah, Zoe's pretty worried about him.
Is Trevor Skeen still in the hospital?
He might be.
Well, let's find out, and let's have another talk to his mother as well. Speaking of mothers, has anybody informed Bonnie Crossing about Jimmy?
No.
All right, get out to the showgrounds and explain the situation. He might even be there.
Mrs. Crossing,
Oh, what is it this time?
have you seen Jimmy?
You never let up, do you?
He's wandered off from the hospital. We thought he might have headed back here.
What? Arnold? When was this?
We just got word.
Arnie, you, Dee Dee, Hank, take the ute and go and look for Jimmy. He's walked.
Mrs. Crossing, it might be a good idea if we
We'll
coordinate.
look after this ourselves. Thank you.
Any idea which direction he might have gone?
Yeah, anywhere away from here.
Oh, by the way, Arnie, thanks very much for sending back the ID and the wallet. Appreciate that.
Don't thank me.
Jimmy's run off from hospital.
Right.
I'll handle it.
You sure?
Jimmy? Jimmy! Got me worried. Stop for a minute, mate.
Just leave me alone, okay? Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I've got to get to the bus stop.
Look, mate. I feel really sick about this. Can we talk, please? Hey, you right? You right? Hang on a sec, I'll just grab your bag. Come on, let's go.
It must have been a good punch, because I can't even remember it.
Yeah, he's not a bad little boxer, this bloke, for an amateur.
Not in Jimmy's leg.
Oh, I could soon brush you up, put you to work.
Got a job, thanks.
I call that a job.
Yeah, the last thing I remember, we were just dancing around, jabbing at one another.
Lucky punch, I guess.
No. It wasn't a lucky punch. He deliberately walked right into it, didn't he, Jimmy?
Honest, Ma, I don't remember.
You would never have laid a glove on him if he hadn't let you. What did Jimmy let?
That's your purse, Mrs. Skeen?
Yes. Where did you find it?
We found your purse in your car.
Oh, I was sure it was stolen.
And we believed you too until we found out this has happened before.
You're saying I stole my own purse?
No, I don't think that would be beyond you, Mrs. Skeen.
Had a nice little scam, eh?
Are you familiar what happened to the little boy who cried wolf?
Well, you're wrong.
Yes. You ever seen these?
No.
You sure about that?
Yes.
Good on you, Mrs. Skeen. Then you won't mind if we take your fingerprints, will you?
You're wrong. Someone must have stole Mum's purse and put it back in the car.
Trevor, why would they want to do that, mate? There is one other small matter, Trev.
Trevor picked them up off the ground.
Are you sure about that, are you?
Look, if you're going to charge somebody, charge me.
I'm afraid it doesn't work like that, Mrs. Skeen.
Why not? I'm responsible.
Why's that?
I'm his mother.
You were lucky. It's just a bit of bruising to the brain, but you're still going to have that dizziness and those headaches for a while, so you take it easy. Do you understand?
Yeah, OK, boss.
So you tell Bonnie no fighting. Doctor's orders.
Bonnie's going to be real pleased when I tell her that.
Tough lady.
As far as Bonnie's concerned, when you're in it for life.
Sounds like my boss.
Tried to join the army once. Wouldn't have me. Don't want fighters. Want computer experts.
Yeah, well, be the same there anyway.
Yeah. Always someone kicking your ass into line, I suppose. So this all started. I wanted to get out. I was sick of it. Tried to tell her. She wouldn't listen, said I was letting the family down, so Arnie has a go.
Is that when I came into it?
I didn't want to fight you. I just want to get out. But Bonnie said I had to front up for the family. She didn't think you were going to hit so hard.
Yeah, sorry.
It's not your fault. I stepped into it.
Look, at least Bonnie knows where you're coming from now, you know? Do you want to live somewhere?
Yeah, that'd be good.
Thanks, boss.
Next time you lose it, I'm going to have it tattooed to your forehead, understood?